I'm on the air. This is Gina Jackson playing Tropico 5 campaign gameplay. I was having some really hard time earlier and was setting up my channel to broadcast, not touching the game Tropico 5 at all, and all of a sudden the problems resolved themselves. So it just helps to not touch the button. Here we go again. I'm touching buttons and there's already an uprising started. Of course. Traitorous citizens, of course. I'm going to let my army do its job. I'm just going to touch on the little explanation point on my palace and see what's going on. Right. Yeah. Because that's what my citizens want. More military buildings. They love it. Okay, they are not happy with the health care or the food issue. They haven't been happy with that for, years, evidently. I'm just issuing some edicts in the game, just some extra stuff that helps my world. Sometimes it pisses the people off. Yeah.
Babe.
You can see it.
Says what?
All right. We didn't know if this was actually going to work, if anybody was going to be able to see my live broadcast or not, because when I set it up, it said, oh, it's going to take 24 hours before anybody can see. But we just tried it just in case, and lo and behold, my husband, Bill Post #1 back here, he can see my gameplay. Oh, I love you too, baby. Already people are pissed off. They were 51% liking me, now it's 42. Oh, so fickle. Fickle people. I'm going to show them. I think I'm going to do an aircraft carrier. I haven't done one of those ever. Oh, must be placed in the ocean. Okay. Too far from the island. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to say, oh, going to increase the building budget, of course. You do fire at will, baby?
I do when there's a war going on. And I also put the little bonus.
Okay.
Look at the bonus, though. Go look at your bonus and then do that.
Oh, yeah, I want the smart bombs, that's for sure. I will say, I like the game, however, like, some of the things you would normally think you would need to select that, like it's saying fire at will, like it's the opposite of what you would think it is. Like the wharf here, it's full. When you go over here on local consumption, it'll show you, if you scroll down to local consumption, it says 0. So if you would think that, that activates local consumption because it's giving you local consumption thumbs up. However, we've done that before, and local consumption stat was still 0. And we flipped it the other way and it still showed 0. So sometimes that's a little frustrating. Okay, I need to do a new I think I want to do this, yeah. I'm going to put it over here by my nuclear power plant. In my airport. We'll put that there. Put that on the high, give it a good budget. This oil well still doesn't have people.
You had 2 viewers for a second and then it popped out. Maybe Tina's trying to get in, but she
Pardon?
said Tina tried to get in and it said that the stream had stopped.
Oh. Well, tell her to try again because I'm still going.
That's all right. I sent her the link to it.
Oh, okay, thank you. No wonder. My palette, like, my people have left the building. Elvis is no longer around. I'm going to do that. Help them out a bit. Yeah, we're going to do that too. Get in there, man. Okay, so I need people on my island. Why does this one not have?
I think that's her.
Tina, are you watching?
I don't know if it's her or not.
Who's my second person watching? Send me a comment.
Yep. Her phone keeps going off. She's got to watch it on TV.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I wonder if when I pause this thing, if it pauses the gameplay. Like if it pauses the broadcast when I pause the...
I wonder why her comment didn't pop up.
No idea.
Oh, because she's watching on TV, I guess.
They're still fighting. Boom, 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 boom.
None of my stuff's popping up either now.
Huh?
None of my stuff's popping up.
None of your comments?
Yep, I don't see them, dude.
It was doing that to Tara one day when she was trying to watch as well.
Okay, all messages are visible. Let me see if that works.
It's going to be completed after the battle is over. Oops. I shouldn't have left those people living. See these little turds? Yeah. Oh. How'd they survive that? You're not supposed to survive a missile?
I also put a link on Facebook. It said you were playing Tropical 5 on Facebook.
Okay, who am I gonna... Oh man. He's a library, he's an inventor. She's a union leader. I'm gonna send Mr. I'm gonna send him. Oh goodness. I still need to get that power going. Where's the fight? There's some more fighting going on. Oh. Okay. Sure. The fight needs to be over so I can finish up. My son just got lost in the space-time continuum. He went back and got lost. Oh well. Sorry about your luck, but whoever your son, whatever your name was.
You got 50 out of 100 in your time machine.
Yeah.
You're halfway there.
Yeah. It's taken a lot to get that far.
Your research points.
Yeah.
What you need more research.
Yeah, I do. I get it, but whew. Another embassy. I'm gonna put them right over here. Let's see. Move them here. Right beside this embassy.
Tina put on here, love you too, and she can't, but it's not showing up on the... None of my comments are showing up now on there either, so...
It happens.
I put a bunch on there.
It did that to Tara too. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and... Should I go ahead? Well, somebody else is viewing.
Yeah, me and Gina.
Oh, okay. So you can view, you just can't do the comments.
Yeah, you just kind of explain to her what you're doing.
Okay. Well, when the exclamation point comes across, this is my palace. When an exclamation point of any color, because there's different colors, pops up, you kind of slide over and a circle will be there. So you'll hit the circle and it'll pop up what that exclamation point means. The one I just did, it was this one. I'm supposed to invite Europe into one of my embassies. So I came over here and created an embassy, built it. So I always try to pause the little map over here so my money doesn't disappear. And then I select the embassy, and then it'll say, who do you want to invite? And it usually lists a bunch of countries. But I've already invited the other ones, so I don't have to. So EU is who I'm inviting. And we'll praise them because, you know, we want to make sure that they really like us good. Oh. Here we go. We've reached the EU Reward Center. For 15,000, press 1. To have your resources priced increased by 30% for 2 years, press 2. To receive 2 free infrastructure buildings, press 3. To receive some crazy amount of money, a yacht or an all-expense-paid trip to a beautiful Caribbean island, press 9. Of course, it doesn't give you that option. So I want money now. So I'm pressing 1. And then I'm going to hit pause and go back to my little building. I'm using the left analog stick going back to my building. Selecting on it. It's supposed to be quick building, but it said it would finish it after the battle is over, and I thought the battle was already over. Oh, she left. Or you left. Who left? You left?
I'm texting her.
Baby!
I'm watching you on here.
Oh, it makes me so sad, baby left. Oh, okay, this is who.
I subscribed.
Oh, subscribe.
I'm your #1 subscriber.
The president of the U.S. is facing defeat in next elections.
The president of the U.S. is facing defeat in the next election. This being said, he isn't willing to leave it be. Oh. We'll agree to start a fake war. There we go. Come on, people, get in there. Woo. $9,000 to fight a foreign worker. That's ridiculous. I'm putting you in there just because I should put you on here. Yeah, I'm going to fire you from here. I'm going to fire him from there, put him over here in this oil building. Because that's what he's supposed to be in anyway, so. Foreign workers over. But my religious happiness went down again. I'm just saying they're just got to be unhappy because I can't keep those people happy. Okay. So Tina, here's the exclamation point over the palace. So I'll hit the circle.
I've always wanted to play laser tag in real life.
And we'll hit accept.
I want explosions.
And then it'll be added to the list of all this junk over here on the right that we need to do. To go back into those to kind of see more information about your open little mission type explanation points, you would press R3 to see those. And then you R1 down. I need to generate power so that it increases my time machine months over there on the bright yellow exclamation point. Is at 766, so we'll see. Has no workers yet. And I'm negative money, so I can't invite a worker here, so hopefully we'll just get some people in. I don't have any workers over here in my libraries to give me my research points either. Yeah, 10,000 to invite a foreign worker to come work at the library. That's ridiculous. But at least people are liking me. I'm at 50% now. Oh, bacon anymore here. If it's supposed to be a fake war, they shouldn't be taking down my stuff. Bill.
Yeah, they don't.
Well, they destroyed my guard towers.
It may have turned into a real war. I don't know. Mine was fake. I think maybe they'll come back or something. It will. They're not.
Does not talk to anyone who does not open their values.
Have 4 economy and foreign relation buildings. I need to check my...
We have reached the call center for diplomatic relations. For financial aid, press 1. To try and adopt the euro as your currency, press 2.
Some money. Give me some money. I'm going to pause this and look at my trade routes. Okay. Tobacco. I've still got tobacco going. Got some steel. I have oil going out. I have some gold still going out. And I got rid of the rum import. I was importing because I put a prohibition ban on me, so I couldn't send it out. But now I removed that ban, so I can find some kind of trade route, maybe, if it's available. No, cars. Sorry. Cars isn't happening for me right now. So I've got everything going out. My trade routes are active. So 50%. Food. Oh, healthcare went up to 20 instead of 7 or 14. Food. I don't understand, folks. You got because they only have 2 grocery stores. You have restaurants and stuff like that, and that doesn't count as food. Food?
Yeah. Yes and no. Like I said, the restaurants contain all the food that you have on the island.
Right.
They make up, the food that you have on the island. So if you're really the food on the island, the different varieties of that are actually what
we're gonna
make up your food. So really, the grocery stores don't if you look at it like that.
Well, I'm just saying, number 7. There's only 7 happiness, and I have 4 variety. But when I go to my buildings, it only says 2 grocery. So, I'm not sure.
Well, why is it okay? It says food buildings.
Mm-hmm.
2 grocery. Do you have restaurants? Do you have?
I do, but it doesn't. That's under entertainment.
Okay.
I have 4 restaurants, 4 taverns, a cabaret, a circus. I have food.
What about the supermarket?
I haven't put one of those down because I didn't have electricity at that time, but I will. I can. I need to put it down where it's in population.
And then look at different foods and see if you can do, like, I think you've got pineapple. I think you've done a pineapple farm, a plantation, and you've done bananas. You might do a chocolate factory, maybe.
There's a supermarket. Provides food to citizens living in the vicinity. Okay. So, where's my houses? There's some. There's these. I'm going to put it over here. If they're going to have a little cow if I don't. Yep, I'm going to have to put a road over here. I hope that's the vicinity. I'm going to quick build it because I don't like to wait. That's why it costs me so much money. Okay. Play on that. And then yeah, see, that is not a fake thing. They're destroying my guard towers. Y'all are about to make me mad. Fake war, I should have let the U.S. just die. Supermarket.
What time did I stop? It was about 3:30, wasn't it?
Huh?
What time did I stop? It was about 3:30, I think.
Oh no, you stopped. It was right around 4 to 4:15. It was later than 3:30 because
about 4 to 4:15. Gina's asking me about how long the missions are, and I was telling him it took me from 9:30 to about 4:15 to do the last final 3.
Each mission is a little bit different time frame wise because some of them are really quick and some of them aren't, and it depends on your research. Like when you if you hit the L2 button and go over to X, it shows you all your research from like the beginning of time. Hang on, I'm going. The beginning of time until present day, modern day. So it's teaching you how to do a shovel, how to make a sickle to do like plantations, and then so you have to research these things, and each of them takes time. Like right now, my current one is the future research to money, which allows conversion of research points to money because my treasury was terrible. But I need my research points right now as well to help create the time machine, because that's the mission I'm doing right now, is creating a time machine. Your main missions for campaign are yellow explanation points. So that has 11 more months, unless I add more libraries or an observatory or some other buildings that gain research points just because they're there. Like right now I have an edict going on, I believe. I do. Oh, nope, I stopped it. Over here on stem cell research, it's all clinics and hospitals will provide research points but have an increased budget. And you have to pay $2,200 per clinic and per hospital every month to generate that research. Well, because I have a lot of clinics and now I have a few hospitals, that's why my treasury budget was so low all the time, because I was trying to get those extra research points. So if you can get extra research without it hitting your monthly upkeep, that's the way to go. At least that's what I found out anyway. And you can borrow money over here from the sovereign debt edict, but I try not to. See, these punks, they better build my stuff back up when they leave my country. I need people. I need workers in this thing. I was going to invite a foreign worker, but it won't let me. Now I'm going to look at each of my embassies. So I have 100% standing with them, 90 with China, 100 with Russia, and 100 with the Europe. So I'm going to go over here and praise China.
Oh, Presidente, I've always wanted to play laser tag in real life.
Increase crime safety by 15. Okay. So we're going to click and see what crime safety. I have 2 police stations. I've got all kinds of forts to help my crime safety. Guard towers. I have 16 guard towers, 5 barracks, 4 army bases, 3 military forts, and 2 police stations. But when you look at crime safety, it says 2 police stations. So I would assume that it needs 1 more police station itself to help that extra point go up. Am I correct, Bill? Because it specifically says police station on the stat of crime safety.
Yeah, police stations you have 2, but your crime safety is 51.
Right, even though I've got a buttload of guard towers and all that.
Yeah, because that's still,
right.
You still want.
So food, it's 11. I have a variety of 4. So I would assume that they want more variety.
Yeah.
To help my points go up.
More variety and more plantations.
And in religion, I have 7 buildings. They want me to increase it by 15. People need to get in there. I mean, I can't do any of the extra until I get money. So when I get money, maybe I'll update some more. I mean, my palace can't even keep people. Yeah, some people are protesting. Of course they are. Oh, in my palace. Sure, it's not happening, but I'll have to
We
like
received all the documentation to apply for financial aid. How many gazillion?
Sometimes when you select it, it says currently you have too many tasks. So you just kind of circle out of it, and then when you finish some of these other tasks, you can go back in and select it.
Comrade Presidente, I come with that.
The factory farms, I have one of those. When you open up these menus, the R1 helps you go down to your buildings. And there's the factory farm that they're wanting me to destroy. It's by my high schools. I'm not destroying that yet. I need people in this. Okay. I guess I already had bananas. Son of a gun. Okay, I have cattle, bananas, cocoa, corn, cotton, sugar. Oh, I thought I had pineapple. Okay, so I don't have pineapple. Oh, it's doing an autosave. Thank you, Russia, for sending me some money. Ooh, good. 14 citizens arrived. Heck yeah. I needed them to arrive. Okay. We'll go over here to a plantation. Check out pineapples. Oops. And find the best green looking squares for a pineapple. Okay. I was just looking at my mines to make sure that I had them, all of the progress on them, like updates and upgrades. Going to look at this same thing with my clinics, hospitalization and obstetrics. Gotta go back to my center over here. Here we go. Okay. Here's my first clinic. First clinic I ever put down was right here. There's an easier way to find your clinics, and that's to go through your screen of all your buildings and R1 them. However, I like doing it this hard way. I can see them. I just go through here and get them. My hospital, that was like doing not effective whatsoever. Like 47 people are in there. Stupid. People. Look, nobody's in my... You know what? Maybe I need to fire him. Maybe he's my problem. My regular folks don't want to work? Fine. I just fired that agitator. I wonder where he went. Oh well. Oh, that's... Check this one. Check that. Can't do anything with that. I don't need money to do anything with that.
Presidente, we have discovered the future. In fact, will be happening any moment now. Our profits are going to skyrocket once we open a fortune teller.
This is probably not good. Research points can be converted to money. And I need research points to get the time machine.
Just to get the research points. You're just going to get money for every research point.
I hope so. We survived the fake invasion. Oh, I guess it's still going.
I don't know how they managed to charm those cowboys, but they like you such that they might not bomb us for a while.
And the last time you did this double price tag, double dollar sign, you got really good money, right? Remember that?
Oh yeah, they gave me.
Every time I do it, I don't get crap, but I'm gonna try it this time.
They ended up giving me like 20,000, something like that.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my money.
You have a third watcher.
Huh. Oh, hello. Send me a comment. Let's see who you are, who you're watching.
We received all the documentation to apply for financial aid.
Gonna put some office buildings down. I should have some free ones, I believe. Yes, free office buildings to go right beside these other office buildings that I have. And I'm just going to let that one, I'm not going to quick build it, I'm just going to put it to high priority and make sure the budget is good. And then go back to get another one that is free because they wanted to be nice to me. Same thing, I don't want to spend $11,000 to quick build it. I'll just let it go. And another free office building. And again, high priority. Let's go.
Tara, tell us know when you're going to play Borderlands.
Who does? Tara. I don't know, Tara. When do you want to play Borderlands? Your Uncle Bill kind of got me into this Tropico 5 campaign. I've never really played a campaign of any of our games that we've ever played. I've never actually done any campaign whatsoever. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I guess I'll do it this one. It seemed pretty easy at first, but some of the missions were not very nice to me. Another uprising. Tell you what, I hope y'all die. It's ridiculous. When you have uprisings and war, your construction usually goes to a halt. Let's see. They like me decent. Healthcare is still an issue. Food is so much better though. Sometimes when you're playing this game, over here in the bottom left-hand corner, there's the play button, a pause button, and fast forward. Sometimes it hits fast forward when you're not really meaning to hit fast forward. So every once in a while, you need to just kind of keep an eye on that button and make sure the game's not doing bad things to you. See what this exclamation point is. Oh yeah, that's no problem. We just go into the edicts, which I may not be able to do yet. Yeah, see, I already did that, so because I did that, it might already, if I could click on it and accept it, it would probably give me the points.
We receive from residents. I come with guidance.
So I abandoned one of my exclamation point objectives because I wasn't really going to demolish that farm anyway. I'll accept this. Oh. 3 free police stations, more nationalists on the island, or surprise money. I think I'm going to go with 3 free police stations because I'm supposed to increase my crime safety anyway. So, we'll go from there. I'll put one over here, I think.
She's laughing. She said, "You're praying for a hurricane."
Huh?
She said, "Aunt Gina's praying for a hurricane."
No hurricane, man. I already had one of them. And tornadoes, they're terrible.
But not on this campaign because we turned them off.
No, I turned them off. I cheated.
No, I beat this campaign with them off, but the sandbox I have them on.
Yeah. Where I'm putting this down looks like when you look at the grid, usually the hot spots are where you need to put the stuff as far as crime safety thing and religion and stuff like that. But when you're building plantations and ranches, you need to put it in the most green area possible. So I'm going to put my police station right here, and then I'm going to have to extend the road. That is not what I was trying to do. Sometimes it's a little wonky, the buttons. So you extend the road, and again you go back and you add your level of importance for construction priority, or quick build, either way. I'm not really too concerned about a free police station, but I am going to do another one. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeehaw. See the crime overlay over here for some reason. Maybe we got a lot of crime lords up in here.
Have you explained the overlays? Have you showed them all the overlays?
No, I have not. I've quickly changed into them, but I haven't explained how to get there. But I will. Okay. When you're in regular gameplay and you're in the play mode, the L2 and R2 give you your options as far as different screen options in the game. If you hit the L2 and a square, triangle, X, or circle, it's going to give you certain options. The square tells you if they're happy or not, or your buildings on L2. When you hit R2, the X gives you the statistics, which is the actual game overlays. And you can L1 or R1 and show what things you want overlays. Agricultural, beauty, pollution, bad stuff that happens, or crime, safety, electricity, and liberty. Then you would use on your D-pad your up and down arrows to go through each one of those items. So crime safety overlay, there's hardly any crime in the green areas, but over here in this red one, it means bad things are happening there. Not sure why, except when that police station gets built, if I have a manager that's like an agent, he can find out the workers, if they're crime lords, if their secret identities and things about them. So that's the overlay. When you go to agricultural, each one of these things has an overlay. So bananas would be really good right here in this area because it's bright green. Not good over here in this red area. So the crops and things are opposite of the crime safety. The electricity, I've got quite a bit of electricity, but here's one of my electricity borders. Yeah, hang on. That means where it stops is where you don't have electricity. I've pretty much got this island electrified up. There's little areas that aren't, but you know, out here it's not really anything that's going to need electricity. I mean, I might put something right in here that does, like a casino or a movie theater, but I haven't yet. We're going to go see what the rebels think they're trying to do over here. And of course you hit circle and it circles out of the overlay.
That last plan didn't work.
I'm not trying to have any more going on. When the rebels or the bad people attack, it puts these bullseyes on different things. You want to pay attention to those because sometimes they try to bullseye your palace, sometimes they try to bullseye a particular factory that you have, which is not good when they do bad things like that.
Terracing casino!
Welcome, fourth viewer. Send me a message, let me know who's watching. Now, I just finished one of my mission objectives over here with the blinking exclamation point. And so now I will get the money or the whatever the reward was for that. I actually didn't even pay attention. I'm going to hit circle on the shovel and it's going to rebuild my stuff that the fake war. And that was one of my army barracks that did not, I was not able to catch it soon enough to have it rebuilt. Dang it. And now, okay, sometimes you get this issue where it shows, no electricity. You click on it and it says, building was stopped because of a rolling blackout. It's a hit and miss thing. Sometimes you have to just wait it out. It's a time thing. You just wait it out.
Just like a road blackout.
Yeah. And sometimes you can put another plant down and it like rejuvenates the system. But I think I'm pretty sure I have enough plants. So I think it's just one of those things. I do need to put some more power down though. The power plant gives you power, but this geothermal plant, it's been given more power toward that 1200 than the power plants do. So, and of course it's saying because there's no electricity to make it work, but I'm going to put it down anyway. That way when the blackout goes away, it'll be there ready for me to do what it needs to do. I quick built that one because I want to be able to do the upgrades while I have the money. See, the money just went boom, gone, just like that. Because my people are little punks. Come on, people, come to my island. increase crime safety. I was putting police stations down, and then people started trying to fight. Try to quick build. Sometimes even though you're in the negative treasury on the bottom left of the screen, sometimes you can still use money and go in the hole, much like real life. With the campaign also, just another FYI, with the campaign part of it, you can't really set up your world, your town, your country, your island, the way you would want to in gameplay, which is called sandbox. And that's pretty much wherever you want it, you can put stuff down. But with the campaign, it's kind of, you start off with just like certain things are here for you to start, so you don't have to start from zero scratch. Otherwise, I wouldn't have put some of the things that are here, like I wouldn't have congested them quite so much.
That last plan didn't
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and abandon this particular objective because I'm already having issues with electricity. I'm not necessarily caring about some TV stations at the moment. It looks like my electricity just started back up again. Oh, of course, people. Get in there. Oh, the uprising is over. Great. Great. I'm so glad. Okay. Now I have a general, so I'm going to find one of my bases. Let's put him in the palace, maybe. Nope, I got an agent in the palace. That's going to stay there. Here we go. We'll put him over here. And the manager, I'll put my general here because it increases the effectiveness of my military buildings. In the barracks, I already have a green thumb. The newspaper doesn't have anybody. Okay. The newspaper only has one person, but it can have 4 employees. So I'm going to go ahead and put my altruist here. It increases the wealth for 20% of the people that work in that building. So I'm going to try to increase the wealth of these people here just because I'm a nice person.
Nice person.
Well, you know. Sometimes I try. Oh.
If they only like me 15, they get arrested.
Yeah. Now, the agents, secret agents, and the edict, the census discovers citizens with special skills, and then also the secret police discovers who's the rebel and who isn't. Those things, I'm going to put some more edicts on here. Well, I guess we can give them Mardi Gras, except it increases the crime already. We already have people being bad. Okay. Oh, I don't necessarily educate my people. Bill likes to have smart people. I really don't care. Usually I try to help the people be able to move into homes and keep my homeless down. But because I have so many on this particular campaign, I'm not paying $1,400 every month for each resident that I have, because then my treasury would be gone worse than it already is. I want that really bad, but let's see. Oh, reduces the number of people that use cars. Oh, we're going to do that. That way maybe the construction people can get where they need to go. So anyway, see this blue thing above this guy's head? We'll hit the square on it, and it tells who he is, where he works, his approval rating of me, and it gives me certain actions that I can do. It's a good thing he lives in his house, because if he didn't live in a house and he only had a 45 approval, I might have to kick him and all his family out of my country. And just like this guy that has the fist, that's a rebel. Oh, but he likes me. So I'm going to bribe him a little bit. Maybe he'll like me. Yeah, see, he likes me big time now. So maybe he'll keep the other rebels in line. See, there's another rebel here. The edict is the one that did that. The census and the police officer buildings determine who they are. Now see this dude, this rebel, he is one person, so he's going to be banished. See you later, Mr. Troublemaker. Pumps. Oh, there's some more. When you banish one, oh, but he likes me, so he gets to stay, even though he's a rebel. Oh, that one too, he gets to stay. But when you banish somebody, they banishes him and all of their family. See, this person's married with 4 kids, and they only like me 34%. So I can try to bribe them, or I can banish them. Depending on where those people work, it may be pretty important that you look into each person. So you can go up here, when you go over, well, it's not going to let me, okay. Usually you can select on who those people are, and you can find out where each of them work. Right now this guy is unemployed. He lives in a country house, he's well off, but he's unemployed. And he doesn't like me. So I think I'm going to banish him and his whole family. And now people are getting pissed off because I'm banishing people. Yeah, that looks good, baby.
Oh, you want some? Why you split it?
No, I made one my bologna. This one's mine. You put yours up. You were a good boy. He was a good boy and put something up. Oh, and I lost 2 people. Oh, only one person's watching. Well, it has been gone an hour, so I'm going to say that thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and stop the broadcast. So until next time.
Peace. Later.
So I'm back because I don't know how to stop the broadcast.
You want to heat it up, or do you want cold bologna?
Cold bologna's fine. I don't know how to stop the broadcast.
You gotta do it like this. You're a new streamer here.
Yeah.
You're gonna start hit the share button.
Oh, I did that. Okay.
Same thing. And you're gonna go on the broadcast settings.
Okay, I went there.
And then this one will say